Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm on the PARMI booth at Apex 2025 and I'm joined by Juan Arango. Juan, great to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you, buddy.
How's it going with PARMI? You've been here a while, you've had a chance to kind of shake things up and change things. How's it going in terms of sales performance and getting the machine out there to customers?
Sure. So actually it's going very well. One of the things that has been very nice is that our owner, Mr. Juan, he has taken up a lot of the information that I shared with him, and we've put a plan to improve our market awareness and just basically get out into the market the capabilities that PARMI has, and that's actually sales are going up. Yes.
Yeah. You can't be the best kept secret forever. I think that's really important.
We had to end that one.
Yeah. There are a few things that I think are really interesting that are kind of driving the industry at the moment. The elephant in the room is the Trump administration and tariffs. That's giving you, as head of Americas, all kinds of challenges with your near neighbors, and also from a point of view of stuff coming in as other people put tariffs on in the opposite direction. How do you see that, and what are you looking for? Are you looking for an outcome, or are you just looking for some clarity so you can plan around it?
So it's not me planning, right? It's our customers, and we have neighbors in the north and in the south that provide production for U.S. companies, and they need more clarity so they know if they're going to invest, because we have several projects that there's one signature away from getting an order, because they don't know how it's going to affect them. And if it does affect them, how? So one of the things that we feel is that they're using the word tariff as a negotiation tool.
Absolutely.
And you can see that when the big three U.S. automakers met with President Trump, and they've agreed to delay for U.S. automotive. I suspect something like that is what's going to happen, because even if they wanted to build a new factory in the US, it takes 2 or 3 years. So he's using it as a ploy, but he's also reasonable. He knows you can't flip a switch and bring all that production to US.
Yeah, and I think the idea of a US manufacturing renaissance is a good thing. We all want to see that. Part of the challenge of that is that we probably don't have enough talent, and it's really hard to bring new talent on quickly. Part of the solution is better equipment that is easier to use, but also the use of AI to augment the talent that we do have. Is that something that PARMI are working on?
Absolutely. So one of the things that we see is, we call it the Harvard grads. In our market, we lost a generation because the manufacturing went away. So when you look at our shows or you see customers, it's either people our age or people just getting into it. It's funny because I visited a aerospace company in Washington, and I felt like I was in high school. They look so young. But it's something that the tools have to be much easier to use because they don't have the expertise. And PARMI has done very well with we call it AI. I just feel that we need to be more specific of what it is. So I call it auto programming, powered by AI. And then you've got the different phases. The first one is the program. The second one will be the debugging, which will be out soon. And then the next one is the tuning. So we as equipment manufacturers have to provide solutions for our customers that basically, into the industry 4.0, very little touching.
No, it needs to be really simplified, doesn't it? I think what's exciting when I think about AI in the manufacturing environment is this idea of synthesizing data, looking at the SPI data, looking at the AOI data, but also maybe looking at the data from, the placement machines from other parts of the line, and then really providing some operational improvements, some efficiency improvements, and just driving that quality further and further up. I think that's something that presents a really exciting opportunity.
Absolutely, and the thing with that is that we can provide dashboards and things for our equipment, but the trend is more our customers are asking to connect to their MES system, and then they can take the entire solution and drill down to it, because the data is what gives you the ability to fix things. You can't fix what you don't know is broken. And having the data and correlating it with pick and place and with everything else, in the end, for the U.S. market to be successful, it can't be labor intensive.
Yeah, yeah. And when you look at AI, everybody says training data is the most important thing. When you look at what you're doing, delivering reliable domain expert data from your machines to whatever AI they're using is the only way we're going to get those solutions.
Absolutely. And the idea is not to be protective of the data, but make it available and just play nice. You know, we inspect.
Yeah.
We can't tell you which printer to use, which pick and place to use. So by playing nice with everybody, and I think everybody that is in the inspection arena, they either better think that way or they think that way.
Yeah, I think that's essential. I think it's a bit of a, well, we always talk about innovate or die. It's collaborate or die at the moment. You need to be collaborating openly and generously, and you know, as you said, sharing the data in a pragmatic and sensible way is valuable because you want people to share data with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and when you look at those AI systems, like the closed loop systems between, you know, the SPI and the printer, that requires collaboration. You've got to be talking to every printer manufacturer out there.
And we do. It's just something that there's nothing you can do in the manufacturing process to fix bad printing.
Yeah.
So it's in your best interest to nudge it and say, hey, we're a little off here.
Yeah.
This one passes, but we got to do something about it.
And quickly, because eventually one will fail.
Today's pick and place can build bad things really quick. And then what do? Do you want to build for repair? That just added cost to your entire process.
And there are plenty of industries that don't allow any off SMT line
They
repair.
throw it away.
Yeah.